not.
They may be. I just clicked us in. I just got us back onto YouTube. You picked the world's worst producer.
Hey, it's all.
But we did pick one. We're glad to have you.
Jesus Christ.
But we got one. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's at least one there, right?
Yeah, it's all good. So yeah,
right.
people are welcome if you're joining. By the way, I know that let's get to John this. What do you think, Tate?
It's tough. I think it's dead. I think here's the truth. Your grandpas, our grandpas, all these honest men who are good and righteous, who went to war just out of their name being drawn to have church, raised a family, fucked one woman their whole life.
Well, I don't know about that. I think those guys. Yeah.
Mostly.
They put the illusion out that they were.
Right. Well, the point is they're dead now. They're dead and they're gone and their corpses are rotting in boxes. The truth is dead with them. It's just like a new thing now. Okay. We don't care about what they thought or what they think. They're gone and we're just on spinning this new reality, I think.
Boy, we got two different answers, don't we? Uli says truth matters. You say it's dead. But I believe you. I believe it matters. I would like to, have that, but I am getting frustrated by seeing all these people that are full of crap just succeeding like crazy. Yeah. And it's in every field. It's not politics. It's in every field. I see it in the self-help thing, which I tend to look at like self-help videos and puppies all day long on stuff. And these self-help guys are just full of crap. They're all saying the same thing. And that's a business, an era that I wanted to be in, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't be part of that world. So,
could have been Seattle's own Tony Robbins, but unfortunately, not at this time.
No, not at this time. No.
Oh my God.
But yeah. So, do we have people on? Do we have any?
We are up to 10 viewers. So,
do we have any comments yet?
I'm not seeing it. You guys ought to have access to that.
Let me see here. If anybody somebody leave a comment, see if it happens. Because we need the comments when we do Tarot Taint.
We do. I'm looking at stream this.
By the way, guys, we are already in our profit and loss statement.
Yes.
We are already breaking even.
Oh, yeah. Shove it up your ass.
Yeah, the money that we have spent on StreamYard and a couple other things. Oh, there we go. There's a hello comment. Hello, William. Hello, Richard. Good to see you guys.
Richard Lewis, the very own, the dead man himself.
The thing that's going to keep this show going are people supporting it, and right now we've got this available. Look at what I got.
Oh, well, it looks like you're just fake.
Hold on. I'm going to put it on.
Terry, are you at the Laugh Factory this weekend? Where are you at?
I'm at the Improv.
Is this Second City?
Yeah. Sucky City. Hold on. I got to take my shirt off, but I'm not doing it for you.
No. This is part of the show, I thought.
Listen, I have a goal that I'm going to do at the end of the year. I'm going to do a Zoom chat with everybody, all of our listeners, with my shirt off.
Oh man,
that is really good.
That dude is brave.
Man, the support I just got was.
No, I support you, man. There's just a less than zero chance that you'd say I'm not doing this.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I love the attitude. I think
I'm doing it. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm gonna put.
All right, Mike's in down to Dab 420. Take it off, he says. That could be my boss at the radio station. I don't even know. He might have a secret account.
You ever hit a dab, Uli?
No, and it's not for lack of morality. Here's the deal: getting back into that world. I'm into the just the edibles right now, and I know I got dosed at actually an event. I say a dose. Oh, hey, look at that shirt!
Whoa!
I can see the abs poking through.
The fit.
Oh,
look at that, huh?
Chaotic. If I ever saw it.
It's available if you go to our Facebook page and click on the link that's on there. And you could also buy a $70 Nike sweatshirt if you want.
So we are doing some cross-branding with Nike. That's good to see us out of the gate. Just go ahead and line up with them.
Getting into the big shots.
Yeah. We collabed with Nike right out. They knew the reputation of what the show's supposed to be.
I was actually watching the draft over the weekend, and Colin, what's his name? Colin Kaepernick. He was wearing one of our shirts in the third row, which is.
Were you watching it from your split level home? There's a picture behind you.
Well, you're done playing piano, and
I was over here
in front of that
I was on the Steinway, just typing out a little something on the ivory, and
They have said that you are the modern day Liberace. I mean, people are talking. The streets
true.
are talking.
That's because they're jealous.
They know that you can handle a candelabra
this.
unlike anyone else.
Look at this
All right?
home. This
It's
is a
beautiful.
custom American home.
Listen, the guy goes away to Jordan for 2 weeks and he comes back to a mansion.
He's a
Let me tell you-
sultan. He's a sultan.
Let me tell you, you guys ever been to the Middle East?
The Sultan of Suck.
No.
Yes, go ahead.
Have I been to the Middle East? What a
I have
question. No, I live in Springfield, Missouri.
I've
Well,
never
that
been-
doesn't mean I don't just like to assume anybody hasn't been anywhere.
I have never been to the Middle East. I have been invited to go to what's that big place?
Saudi
The
Arabia,
big place, Saudi.
No, the bigger place,
Dubai.
Dubai.
Well, Dubai is really small compared to Saudi.
Well, I mean, it's kind of known right now.
True.
Everybody's going to Dubai now.
Yeah,
I got invited.
I've got
to
a
go
place
there.
in Dubai. Everyone does.
I mean, yeah.
I got invited to go there and do a talk with one of those with this guy.
Terry, you should have done that because the Middle East is the new cool place. All right.
I'm going to go. He said that the opportunity is going to come up again soon, so I'm going to go.
Maybe
You got-
instead of a TED talk, you could give a KAOS talk.
But
Yeah.
I think we all need to do our talks.
You got
Or
United
tank top.
Arab Emirates, you got Dubai, you got Bahrain, and all these places are like full of expat Americans. So there's way more people, Americans, that would be into your message there than you would actually think. It's insane. Like 60% of the people live there are from other countries.
Really interesting.
My
That's
godfather,
good to know.
my godfather lived in Saudi Arabia. He worked for Aramco, and he did not move back to the States because of the taxation he would get when he would have gotten back here.
So just stay there.
Was
I
he
gotta-
half a bubble off? Yes, 100%.
But I don't think that they have women in latex over there, and that's going to be an issue with me.
I
The
think they
latex in
do
Saudi
have women.
Arabia would be a little.
I mean, it's an oil-based community. I mean, where do you think latex is from, buddy? I mean, they got more latex than anybody. You
Right.
fall into a vat of goo over there, you come out a latex woman or man.
Okay, so no, neither of us. To answer your question, Tate,
It
neither of
was
us have been to the Middle
it was
East.
pretty crazy.
Enlighten us.
Okay, my first Arab country, so obviously the call to prayer, it's not, you're supposed to, as a good Muslim, you should pray 7 times a day. So that like each of the mosques will have 1 or 2 Allah Akbars where they sing out and they'll do like spiritual singing. And that means, oh, I got to get my mat and head over and pray towards Mecca.
Mhm.
But once you get past that weirdness of them, like these weird songs, man, it's pretty cool over there. They're really friendly. It's safe. It's super safe. The war kind of on Israel has been put like a kibosh on most of their tourism. So they're super glad to see you there. And other than that, like I never felt threatened or anything the whole time. But yeah, I would definitely go back again. And it was easy to work and just do my normal thing. It was fun.
What about the food?
I didn't have a solid poopy the whole time I was there. And that's
That's a
no
good-
disrespect to them.
That's no dis-
No disrespect. These are just
Oh, you think you're gonna go
intestinal
and lose a-
differences.
Next time you go back, you're going to lose a finger for saying you didn't have a solid movement.
You
Yeah,
had an
'cause
ugly American intestine, is what you
Yeah,
have.
I don't want to. I'm going to Saudi Arabia next, so I need to be really nice because they don't mess around. But I just think that it takes time to adjust
happens
because
anyway.
they use different oils to cook with. A lot of like shawarmas where it's like a big spinning piece of meat,
Yeah.
and they kind of shave it off, and then it like crisp up on the grill, and they throw in a little thing.
Sounds like my circumcision.
It pretty much was.
Okay.
It was like tiny.
Was that the imagery in your mind?
I was thinking of your penis the whole time,
God, I'm so excited.
so I went a lot.
I love that Terry James is now live here on Facebook. So if I hadn't made enough of an ass of myself, here we go. Yeah. So that's your first question.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I just don't know what to do anymore. We are embarking on something that is fun, and most people do this because everyone goes, "Hey, listen, I got friends. We think we're funny. We could yak it up," but it takes a little bit of, pizzazz
And focus.
and focus and
And not screaming at the computer and throwing it out the window when it fucks with us.
Exactly. And we all come from broadcasting backgrounds. So, we're not rookies over here. So I'm just wondering what's going to be the best approach for us. We're here to have we're not here to just mess around. So let's lie a little bit.
Do not open this door, my man. Do not open this door for me because I love to lie. I'm a bullshitter, dude.
Well, how about this? We will let's give him one honest thing per show.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that way we feel better about ourselves.
All right.
I don't
All
know.
right.
I don't know. Just messing around, just wondering what it's all about. Because I was seriously thinking about this as you're trying to do something new and fun and exciting, and
Yeah.
but we're not breaking any ground. Or it's not like we invented podcasting or YouTube or anything like that.
No, but we did have a founding voice in the matter.
We did have a founding voice.
Yeah,
You know,
you guys did.
Many years ago. We were when podcast first started. We were in.
You guys were groundbreaking. You were there before the white ladies solving crimes with white wine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was a long time ago. In fact, when we first started, they called them pod carts, and we had to go, no, it was a podcast.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Branding was all fucked, but we're good now.
We're the reason why it's a cast.
Yeah, we basically made Joe Rogan's lunch, and he ate it.
I mean, $80 million is 80 million bones. I mean, you guys paved that way for him.
Not if it's tied to stock price, then it's a fluctuating amount. Ask Howard Stern.
The dip.
Right now he's making about 17 grand a year.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to the club again, buddy. I'm in radio. I'm not getting rich.
Yeah.
There were days that would happen.
Uli, I saw you were out at Hailstorm the other day.
I was, yeah.
How was that show?
That show was incredible, man. It was the living room sessions with Lizzie and Joe Hailstorm. The higher ups than me got to hang out with them backstage, but you know me, I'm kind of entry level, and I normally they're really good about like we hang out with the band and stuff. But what a show! And I know this is going to sound a little sacrilegious, but my favorite part was the Fleetwood Mac cover. I know I shouldn't say that, but man, Chic. I mean, they both killed it. They've been in love for 20 years. We were talking about relationship stuff. They're very keen on each other, and it shows, man. When you see that chemistry on stage, it's unbelievable.
Now you posted that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
The whatever that is.
Yeah.
What song did they sing? What Fleetwood song?
It wasn't Landslide. I think it was going to be wasn't Rihanna. God damn it! Now you had to push me on this. You know, I'm a highly functioning depressive alcoholic. Do not push me into this category.
Well,
but I will say
your Instagram has the video of it, right?
Yeah. And then she just made a comment recently. She's the only female artist representing at the big Ozzy concert, the final Sabbath thing. So that's kind of huge.
Don't get me on this shit, man.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I'm sorry. Too soon.
Fuck Ozzy Osbourne, dude.
Why? What happened?
He has been lip syncing for the past 15 years. If you have gone to see him, yes.
Sharon.
That's what happens. It's a lip sync track, and then they'll cut it down, and he'll go Jacksonville, and then backtrack back up. I have never been more depressed in my life after. I was like, oh, I finally get to see Ozzy. I'm seeing Zach Wilde's there and everything. And then when the track hit, I go, this is bullshit.
Isn't it sad when you see your heroes and they're just kind of doing something that is out of left field?
Yes.
That's Milli Vanilli 93 for me, baby.
But it doesn't have to be that way, Terry. Elvis Costello's out doing a tour of his early stuff right now. The dude is amazing.
I love Elvis Costello.
He's amazing. I might go see him in Atlanta just because he's like touring some of his early tracks, and he's made so many albums. He hasn't played that stuff in forever.
Yeah, with me it was weird because I idolized athletes as a kid, and I remember going to a Dodger game, and one of my favorite players is a guy named Dusty Baker.
Oh,
and isn't
he who managed the Giants?
He ended up managing the Giants and the Astros and everything else. He turned out to be a great manager, but I used to love him, and I saw him in the dugout smoking, and it bummed me out.
Oh man, that's big for you.
No, same for me, man. That's one of my deal breakers. Keith Hernandez, when I saw him on Seinfeld in later years, and he was like smoking because he was known for doing that in baseball, and like Julia Louis-Dreyfus was like, "You smoke?" He's like, "Yeah, is that a problem?" Like that's one of my red flag breaks.
Oh, is it? Huh? All right.
Yeah. If I find out Stevie Nicks is a smoker, I'm going to be in the conundrum of my life. Love of my life, red flag of my life.
Well, you do know my Stevie Nicks story, right?
No.
Oh,
she definitely smokes, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
You don't know the old Stevie Nicks story that Lex and I have told 1,000,000 times.
Well, now I just sound like a shitty listener.
You really do, and I'm very sad about that.
Can't hear them all, Uli. Come on, they got so
Okay.
many bullshit
So,
stories. You're like,
so this is
Christ.
a true story.
Okay.
And then I know we were just talking about lying, but I'm going to say this
Do
is.
we have to preface this every time? You're like, no, this one's
Yes,
real. This one's
yeah,
real.
You don't trust us on this one.
I was on the
This is-
darts team.
This is a real one. We were doing our show from the Grammys, and at the Grammys, they had all these tables set up where all these different radio stations were, and they'd bring celebrities by your table all the time, and you get to meet all these people. It was fun. But we were leaving. Everybody was gone except Lex and I. And they said, do you guys mind? Stevie Nicks is coming. Would you guys mind staying here and interviewing her? And we said, no problem. So they said, take your sandwich off the table. She doesn't want to be videoed with a sandwich on the table.
I was hoping this was the same story.
Okay. So we're talking and I'm sitting, Lex is to my left and Stevie Nicks is to my right. We're all sitting facing out. And Stevie and our legs are touching. And I'm talking to her and I said to her, listen, I go, you smell really good. What is that? This is off air. And she goes, oh, I make
So
my
creepy.
own. She was out of it, dude. She was so out of it. And she goes, oh, I make my own perfume or whatever.
Patchouli.
So we're talking and we kept talking and she starts to rub my thigh and go up near my balls.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
I knee Lex. I say, Lex, on the air live. I said, Lex, this would have been so cool 20 years ago.
I would have done it.
Terry, if time machines become available, I'm going to go back to that time, yeet you out of the chair, and put myself in there because,
Oh, really?
yeah, Stevie Nicks
thing.
touching my inner thigh.
I would have fingered the fuck
This
out
was
of
a. This is a
I would have
different
lasted
thing.
20 seconds at best.
This was a later in life, Stevie.
I don't even. I'd do it tomorrow.
I'm trying to really.
Dude, she wears the boots. That's super hot.
Okay.
Very witchy.
Okay.
Very rings on. The more rings on fingers, which I know sounds like a generalization, stereotype. Let's go ahead and jump into the deep end of the pool. The more rings, the crazier they be.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I'll agree with that.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying it's an indicator. It's a flag.
I didn't know. I didn't
She had a
know
lot
that-
of rings on her fingers.
I don't
She
remember.
always does. And they probably all sound like when she clanks them together. I love Lindsay Buckingham. Like she's still so in love with him.
He's
And
still a handsome
married,
dude.
and he's married with kids. Do you imagine what it's like when they go out on the road and he has to tell his wife, now listen, I'm going to play a bunch of songs with this woman who was my soulmate. And she made me play these songs about me being a piece of shit and we still have chemistry, but don't worry, the checks are coming in. Like, all right. But Stevie never hooked up with anyone except apparently Terry.
No, we never hooked up.
She hooked up to your thigh.
She hooked up. She was doing something.
Yeah, I'm getting fucking green with envy right now. I'm sweating. I am very upset about it.
I'm sure she at least blew Tom Petty. I mean, come on.
Oh,
That whole collab.
I mean, you got to get something out of that.
Well, because she wrote Don Henley. Don Henley was like the guy for a while for her.
Yeah.
Because she wrote that song Leather and Lace for Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter. And they were splitting. And he says, well, I'd sing it with you. She's like, no, I wrote it for you two. And then she finally said okay to Don Henley. Great song.
You know a little too much about this girl. Are we have to call the authorities?
I would. Yeah.
All right.
I think she takes her dinner at 6:30 on Tuesday evenings.
All right. So Tate, where are you going next? I know you got to travel. Where are you going next?
Next week, I will be live in St. Thomas, the American Virgin Islands. Fuck those British ones.
How long are you going to be there?
Just a week.
Are we going to be able to get you?
Absolutely. I made sure my hotel has a generator and it's
And
good to
coconut
go.
with a straw.
All right. Well,
Coconut with the biggest in tower there is.
Okay. And then do you have any other after that? How long are you going to be gone for?
I've got to go back there like a couple of times this month, but next month. So I'll be around.
All right.
Terry, does it feel like we're interviewing a rock star on the road? He's like, well, my tour will take me from
really
here to
kinda
here.
feels-
Well, I'm working out there. I got tools and I like, do
I'm glad some of us is doing
I
something.
don't even know what you do. I just assume that you're service the rock star industry
I would
somehow.
love to tell you guys what I do. But I
well.
can't. I just can't.
I understand. As a
No.
retiree, I can
I
tell you what I
fix
did.
stuff. I work on boats and stuff, but the boats belong to the military. And
Kind of feels like, okay, Pete Hegseth, calm down. You don't have to fucking broadcast your
Pete
plans right
Hegseth.
now.
That guy's hair's pulled back so hard. What the fuck? Who told him this looks smart?
I don't even know who that is.
Dude, he's the Secretary of Defense, and he's been.
Oh, I don't watch the news.
I know, but he's been in trouble lately. He was a Fox News host, and he did a little bit of time in the military. Now he has the highest level, right?
Oh,
Secretary
that guy.
of Defense.
Okay, yes, I know who he is.
And he keeps putting shit on his signal, which is supposedly encrypted. But if you're in charge of literally, like, we are going to be striking this target at this time with F-18Es coming off the USS Eisenhower, don't fucking share that shit with your brother. Like, that's not a good idea.
I'm going to push back on this. We're Americans. And I think it's nice to warn people what's about to hit them.
Tell them all.
You know, I think it gives us more of a challenge.
Is this the whole you don't hunt a rifle with a deer, you just go mano a mano?
No, this is just a thing. You know, we are the dominant force out there, and I think we should give some people some warnings just for fair game, you know, just to even up the playing field a little bit.
Well, you know what? At this fucking rate, I nominate you. It can't be worse than it is now,
dude.
Right?
Hey, I'm in. I'll take it.
I can see it.
If I can wear my KAOS shirt.
Hey, we'll have it like NASCAR. We'll have patches all over your suit.
Oh, we'll sponsor all of our stuff.
Yeah, this submarine sponsored by Fireball. It's just a bunch of fucking
and Dr. Pepper, the meme coin.
I like it. Hey, by the way, welcome to everybody who's watching the stream. I don't know where it is. It's all over the place.
It is.
And if you are in the chat room, we are going to be taking your questions here in a little bit for Terry Taint. There's nothing better than a guy who knows nothing about tarot cards giving a reading to you. There's nothing better. It's more accurate. Authentic. It's real. You're channeling it. It's just a good thing.
I'm like a divining rod. For
you
this
are.
Kind of shit, so.
You are.
Something about your rod. Here we go.
So we're talking about celebrities there a second ago. Am I wrong for wanting to be not chased by the paparazzi? This show needs to get good. Okay. Because I just want to open up a magazine and have a picture of me walking out of a Starbucks, holding my coffee, wearing, you know, a hoodie or something like that. You know, nothing real fancy, just like a day in the life. Look at Terry out there. He's like everybody else. He has coffee.
Well, wouldn't you hate to see yourself like that?
I think I would love to see myself like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to make it still. I'm not going to give up until someone shoots.
You're going to hire like an amateur paparazzi to just follow you around.
No. I want a real one. I want the legit one. I want to be on some stupid magazine, People magazine. Let's go for People.
Okay.
I want to be on People.
I want to be honest. If anybody deserves paparazzi, you do, man. You have been in this a long time, and
I've had a hell of a career.
Deserve it. Yes. And you know, from time to time, you've had some local interests, but you've never had the kind of national magazine.
Oh yeah, local interest is fine, but I'm talking about just where I can't go, where I'm walking out of a Starbucks or some coffee shop, or they get a shot of me across the street sitting there.
Here comes Terry in the sweatpants, looking like a bag of smashed assholes.
But those people that wear that stuff, they look like a bag of smashed assholes, but they look because they're celebrities. You go, oh, they look cool. We go out. I dress like that for my wife. She's like, would you put something on before we go out?
As somebody who's recently been in the court system, that's referred to as a defendant casual.
Oh, I like this. Okay. I like it. Defendant casual. I like it. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, I'm the same way. The problem is that I would, instead of like getting mad Sean Penn style and like screaming at the paparazzi, I'd go over and make friends with them. Like, you guys want to hang out with me? Like, you want to take a picture of me? Of course. Let's fucking go in your car, dude. Let's go do some cool shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just to have that little bit of feel what that's like for real.
For a minute.
And with no controversy attached to it. Not just screaming, hey, what are you doing? What's up with the, why'd you touch a monkey? You know, something like that.
The only reason I think it would be so cool is because with another person there, you get to be like, did you just see that cool ass restaurant I just came out with that hot bitch with?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like kind of like your dude friend. That's how they approach these guys on the street. Hey, Brad, pretty good looking girl there you got with, huh? And, you know, they try to like get like buddy with this guy instantly.
Anthony,
and it would work on me.
Anthony Frost accuses you of getting a rub and a tug, and I'm here for it in the comments.
I did not get a rub and a tug.
Okay, so you made a Brad Pitt reference, didn't you, Taint?
Oh yeah, Brad or anybody.
So do you want to hear my name drop since we're in the paparazzi zone?
We're in Springfield. That's where
you're
Brad
Pitt.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And so years back when I had an excavating company, I was in one of those lunch groups, like supposed to be networking. It was just a bunch of dudes. They ended up talking like they talk in the firehouse. They just needed a place to congregate and hang out and talk. And one of the people in that group was Doug Pitt, Brad's brother. And I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school. He was always like the most chill, cool guy. I never made a big deal out of it. Well, I ended up becoming one of his customers and as an excavating client.
Oh, I thought it sold weed.
No. Okay. But the one thing that I told him, was like, I think you actually have the better gig. And he goes, well, what are you talking about? I'm like, you want to meet, Christopher Walken, you make one call, you're hanging with Christopher Walken, but you can still be in Springfield and buy groceries and no one gives you any flack. I mean, imagine if Brad Pitt goes down to get a coffee. It's a fucking ordeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Doug has and he is such a nice guy. He's like super chill, not at all. Like he's cool as shit. Nice guy.
Well, maybe when we
not a bad gig.
When we do our golf tournament again in Springfield, somebody will snap a picture of me having coffee. I have a favorite coffee place in Springfield.
Which one's that?
I can't remember the name.
Is that the one I took you to on the way to the course?
No, it's not. This one's right downtown.
The Coffee Ethic or Mud House?
I think the Coffee Ethic.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I have a favorite place. What is it? I don't remember.
I just can't remember the name of it.
And fuck you for asking.
I love that
Taint's about to say, well, with the Sultan of Brunei. That's where I get my coffee.
So if anybody wants to take pictures of me,
I'll be at this coffee shop.
The Coffee Ethic.
Mud House?
Mud House or the Coffee Ethic here in downtown Springfield. It's good times.
And what are the dates around that coffee, around that tournament?
Are you going to come out for this one, Taint?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to come out for this one.
End of September, somewhere right around there. We got to get that worked out. The harass hole apparently isn't going to be just on one hole this time, but they're going to give us Did Terry die? It looked like he fell over.
He slumped over.
He slumped over. God damn. Sherry, get the
Sherry!
Sherry! Walked in.
No.
I tripped going up the stairs.
It looks like he's snorting coke off his own.
I tripped going up the stairs and I'm just rubbing my leg and I went, oh, I just realized I just have a big gash in my leg right now.
Do you?
Mike, if you're wondering how many bodies I've buried in the comments, don't worry about it.
Oh, Terry.
Oh, Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
You better get that blood to coagulate at your age, friend.
I can't believe you bought a multi-level house at this age in your life.
You shut up, both of you.
Somebody call 912. We've lost them.
It's the first thing they tell you, Uli, when you go to purchase a house. Like, how old are you? Like, well, this isn't your forever house. You can't navigate all these stairs.
We literally just bled Terry out of this show. Oh, he's back. He's back. Goddamn.
The first episode, Terry has bled his own blood.
Hey, listen, it's not a show until somebody gets hurt.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Hey, a question for you.
This is real blood. It's not fake. I know we said we were going to lie.
He's snorting.
We need to be lying, but we haven't yet. Oh, Terry, you've done the monkey poop coffee. Facebook listener Anthony Frost wants to know what's up with that.
I have done the monkey poo coffee, and it was weird because I was in Bali. And by the way, they do the call to prayer there. There's
Indonesia, one of the largest Muslim country in the world.
It is, but not Bali. It's weird. Bali's got just a very small.
It's a different island, right?
Yes, it is a different island.
It's an archipelago.
Yes, but I have done the cat poo coffee, and we lovingly call it a cat puccino.
Oh, that's pretty great.
I can even bring a picture of it up on this thing.
I would like that, yeah.
So lots of animals make it, right? Like cats, monkeys.
No, it's a civet cat, is what it's called.
Civet.
Have you staunched the bleeding? Have you staunched?
I have not. Listen, I'm multitasking here. I'm applying pressure,
Terry, as a retired firefighter, I'm telling you, we cannot afford to lose you at this rate. Your
good.
blood is very thin. And
hey, what are you trying? Listen, I'm going to take all these disses, but I'm going to remember them.
He's a hemophiliac.
It's not a diss. I want you to live. I think KAOS Podcast has a
son of a bitch.
Listen, I get out of breath going upstairs. I hear you. Fuck
Hold on
Taint.
a second here. Hold on a second.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
trying to find the picture. I'm gonna up. What are you doing, Taint?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Okay.
enjoying
So-
chaos.
As Terry is tending to his wounds, did you know that we had tornadoes in Greene County, Missouri today? 90+ mile an hour winds. Yeah, I'm not even shitting you guys. Like, you think it's like this is
So
why we
this
live.
is not a lie. This
Isn't
is
it
a real
early
part
for
of the
that?
show.
No, springtime. This is buckle of the Bible belt, man. God is unleashing his fury upon us as we speak.
Huh.
Yeah, it was actually kind of crazy. Like I said, 50,000 people in Springfield were without power for a little bit. It was wild. And we're in the radio station. People are freaking out. That thing is built, Q102, Midwest Family, all that is built to like withstand everything. It's like solid concrete. People are freaking out. And of course, I'm over there giggling like a schoolgirl. I'm like, but you know,
We're in the best spot it could be. Yeah.
absolutely. Also, I'm with a bunch of people that I don't mind if the tornado hits us and here we go. I've lived a good life.
Turn the
I'm ready.
mics on. Record this sumbitch on the way out.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to try to add the media. So media assets, is that what it goes under? We're learning how to do this show, everybody. You're joining us.
Are you putting pictures of your wound?
I
What are you doing?
don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I add a clip for you guys to bring up?
Present.
Oh, here we go. Present. There we go. Present. Here we go. All right. Are you ready?
I feel like we're learning the internet.
Okay. First things first. We're going to bring this one up. This is a fun thing for you guys to enjoy. Hold on a second. I cannot find it.
This sounds like such a dirty porn intro. Like, let me show you something.
All right. Here we go.
Taint witnessed the circumcision.
I
of
thought
Bahrain.
of a porn intro that I had escaped me for a long time the other day, and I remembered it. I came from Spain to fuck your ass. That was in a video.
Was that Die Hard 3?
I think it was.
That's nice.
Oh, no. I got to prove it to Terry. We're going to put something up here right here.
Here we go.
We're going to add it to the stage.
Now that is a civet,
People.
that is a civet cat. That's my wife's hand. That
Sherry's
is
got
just-
great calves.
That's a big. That is
Calves.
it's a baby civet cat, is what that is. And
That's just a cat, right?
it's not a cat. It's like
a civet cat, God damn it.
They like hang in trees. They're really mean, apparently. Okay, and then we got the lady. They pick up the poo,
Okay.
and then they you could bring the picture up if you'd like. They got the poo up there. Did it join yet? Did it show up yet?
It's on the
Who's
it's
coming?
on the live stream. Oh, well,
Did-
you have another one? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Sorry.
So you
I'm
just
the worst
the
editor
ladies
ever.
follow
Also,
the cat around?
my nemesis Tyler's apparently watching now. He's a piece of shit from Q102, but I love him.
He's a nemesis. You have a nemesis?
Oh yeah, he's like 23.
Oh, my nemesis died.
I need.
Hi.
I think I
Gotta
need
have
a
it.
nemesis.
You got to have a young nemesis. That way you can taunt him. Anyway, so are these a bunch of cat poo?
Okay,
Cat
in there,
poos?
they take the poo, and they what they do is these cats eat the beans. They take and then they poop the beans out, and then they take the poo and they take these beans out of there because apparently it cuts down the acidity.
Their
And
digestive
that's
tract is
really-
able to sort of.
That's
Filter
the
it.
lady making it. And then we got hang on.
That looks disgusting.
It's really good.
They look like pine nuts.
Okay, and there's a picture of it.
All right, here we go. We got
Here's the
another one.
cat.
Oh, this might be Terry's cup.
That's
Oh,
that's my cup.
Terry.
Chock
the
full of
old,
nuts.
the old poo coffee.
Uh-huh. The cat puccino. And then
I bet
This
it
is-
tastes a lot like how I wake up in the morning because I think a cat shit in my mouth.
there's this. I'm going to give you this right here.
Oh boy,
This
here
I
it
thought
comes.
was very interesting. This was the guy that was driving us around Bali.
That's an orgy palace right there, brother.
He said, he goes, "You want to see the way real Balinesians live?" I said, "Sure."
Hell yeah.
So he takes us into this house, and if we paid him like 30 cents, we could go in and look. And they're living in there. They're living in this house.
You know, my dad was born in Indonesia. I'm Indonesian. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. We've
That's
talked
awesome.
about this.
I knew that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm the Indonesia.
I knew
That's
that.
but this bed is only there. It's outdoors, but it's covered, as you can see. It's only to give birth and to die in.
Wow.
Holy
It
shit.
really makes you don't have to change the sheets a lot, I guess. I'm in.
Okay, well, we can remove
What's the
that.
thread count? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Trust me, you're not gonna care if you get on this thing.
Anyway, there you go. We're done.
All right, here it is.
You know what? You know what I don't like about this bed? That one that you just showed is that there was an immense amount of space underneath for something evil to hide.
Maybe a spirit.
Yeah,
More
I
than
think,
a-
I
there
think
could have been like
Anthony
a
and,
dozen.
Anthony in the podcast has a good point. What's that fucking mannequin? Does that thing just watch you?
Yeah, there's a mannequin in the shot.
Where?
Go back to the picture.
Of what?
This one right here. Like
You
the,
don't see the mannequin
Ooh,
over
I
there?
never saw that. I never noticed that.
okay, so I got to throw something to you. You guys ready for this? Speaking of this mannequin, this is the perfect segue, or as they call segui. I started seeing someone.
Oh, okay. This is good. So this is what you did in the time. How new is this?
Super relatively new. Okay.
Okay. Right.
I was just fucking around, got loaded up again just because I was bored. I will not even lie about this. I'm the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride. I'm a whore. I'm a slut. It's all that. But this person actually captivated my mind, right? Like we talked for almost a couple of weeks until we finally had a date.
No.
We did not. We went in separate Ubers, date 1 and 2, slow rolling.
Good for her, by the way. Very safe move by her.
Oh, 100%.
I wouldn't
100%.
trust you.
Oh, no, absolutely good call.
Yes.
Do not trust me. No, I will.
I get too feely.
I will absolutely try.
Touchy after a
I will
day.
absolutely try to fill you up behind the dumpster at Chili's. Okay.
Oh,
So
good.
anyway, nonetheless,
Why don't I just get her?
Where did you go on a date to?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Not Chili's. I know you didn't go to Chili's.
no. You want to know where date 1 was?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we went to a little great place here in town called Lindbergh's, and wait, was that date 1? No. We went to the Dugout, home of the smoked wings. I'm a dive bar bitch, right? Like I love that shit.
Dugout.
We went to the Dugout, and then we went to Archie's, caught some live music that was terrible, and then ended up at Billiards, one of my favorite places in town. And she
Man,
had
this
actually,
sounds like a fun first date.
yeah, man. And she is, first of all, this person is, looks like Terry snorting coke off his
I'm
fucking
just
board
listen,
again.
I'm applying pressure. I need a tourniquet.
Are you okay?
I think I'm
Do
okay.
you need me to call the fire department,
I think
Terry?
I think I'm okay. I
He
think
is
I've
with
got,
wound.
I think I've got it stopped.
You are literally getting whiter by the moment. Anyway, this girl here is she loves cults as much as I do, if not more. But she also everything has been green flag because I'm weird as fuck. But she also has a collection of dolls, kind of like the mannequin,
Really?
On a
stuffed
bed?
in the attic.
Can we back up a couple steps here?
Sure.
She loves cults like you.
Yeah, like
You
big
love
time
cults?
into. Oh, dude, I'm obsessed with cults. She went to the Scientology Museum in Kansas City and hung out there and like read them the riot act. Went down to Jim Baker's compound in down there near Branson. I'm obsessed with cults, and I found somebody that's more obsessed with
But
them.
not obsessed in a way like you want to join one.
No, just how do people end up in these?
How do
scenarios?
they fall for it? Yeah, I'm confused by it. At least I wouldn't say obsessed, but I definitely am intrigued.
Yeah, and guess what? That was one of our questions for tonight. Should we start a cult?
You know, I think we already kind of are.
Well, you're looking a little pale right now. You might become the Holy Spirit at this point. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Well, I'm trying. Let's go. We're gonna go. You know, I think that maybe we should start a cult. That's why you get a cult shirt like this, the KAOS shirt. They're available. If
fact,
you don't want one, we can't do another show next time.
Purchase of shirt guarantees your
Save
entrance into
Terry.
the cult.
Save Terry.
And
It
by the
comes
way,
with a
this-
tourniquet.
And by the way, this shirt right here, this wasn't even this was just a thrown together. This is not even an official pre-approved logo. This is one, if you buy this right now, this is one of the things where you could wear, let's just say this show turns into something. We're doing a live show at Madison Square Garden. And you come up to us, you're sitting in the 4th row wearing one of these shirts.
Mhm.
We're going to point at you and you're going to hang out and you're going to dinner with us that night because you are one of the OGs. You're one of the originals that got this before they went away. These are going to go away. We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
have a different logo.
Not to mention, those were designed by Yamamoto Morimoto.
They
which
were.
So,
A lot of people don't know that.
if you're a
Isn't that the
fan-
guy that makes the swords?
No, he's the Y3 guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
These are great.
And anyhow, so yeah,
Well, so
I think we should.
tell us more about this woman.
Should I? Okay, she's
if
giving me
you want-
permission as long as there's no identifying.
Does she smoke?
factors.
Oh no,
No.
identifying factor. Okay, no identifying factors.
Like,
right.
No
like this is
cigarettes.
actually really good, guys. Like I would
I
tell
don't
you,
know, I think it's great, and I think that I love to. I think that I'm going to say this. I'm going to be your wingman here. You're a
oh,
good dude. You are an authentic guy. You're somebody who wants to have fun.
I do.
You have a lot of interests. You have I think you have a gigantic upside. Even though you think that you're aging or whatever, I say screw the aging. Okay,
Foot in the crypt, all that.
I think that you've got a tremendous upside, and I think that she
Thanks,
needs
dude.
to hang on to your ass.
Well, we
Well,
need to hear more about her, Terry.
So okay, I'm going to give you a few more defining
She
characteristics.
may not be worthy.
I mean, yeah,
She loves pictures of white Jesus,
white
Ugh.
Jesus.
like drawings, not like but just as an aesthetic. Okay, not like she's into it, but more like, at which I have a picture of down in my basement of Happy Good Times Jesus. It looks like he's holding a whiskey glass, so I knew it was kind of like on the up and up. She's got 2 kids that are my kids' age that went to school together. They said they all got along really well. Small town is Springfield, okay? She's, of course, I'm always weak for that rockabilly style, and that's
got
what
bangs?
she presents. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You like that look, huh?
I
She had
do.
tats.
Yes. Yeah, well, she manages.
Oh, don't give away too much.
Nope.
Is it-
Nope.
is it-
Nope. No, no, no.
No, don't get in trouble for first.
She's
She
in
I don't
the
manages
want-
my
culture.
penis?
She's in the business.
I do not want to be. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
By the
she's
way,
in
I
the
think
business.
if we get, what's a good number? What's a good number for me to
1.4
get a
million?
chaos tattoo?
1.4 million.
What's it? No, no.
I'd get a chaos tattoo for less. I've actually gotten a stupid. Do you have any tattoo cover ups? Taint, I know you, because Terry, you don't have any tattoos yet.
I
I
Right?
have
don't cover up. I
I
move
have one
forward.
tattoo.
You have
and
one
it's-
tattoo?
It's embarrassing.
Is it Sherry's name above your butthole?
No,
No.
Eat
it's
it.
your name in my butthole.
He just,
I've
how did
never
he
been
know?
more
I don't
honored.
know.
Yeah, Jesus
How did he
Christ.
know ahead of time? That's amazing.
No, it's here. It is. You can see it right here. This is it.
What the fuck is that?
Here's an embarrassing thing. I thought this is well
The
before.
Steve Vai album.
This is well before tattoos were like, oh, I got it. They weren't a real bit. Just bikers had them.
Oh, and sailors.
And sailors. So I got this a long time ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a long time ago. It was in
80s?
No, it was 90s.
Okay.
Jesus, Taint.
And
We were
and
kids in the 80s.
it was.
But he was doing stuff back then.
I was doing things, man. But this is the 90s in Miami, and there's my favorite book that we've talked about before on the show called Illusions by Richard Bach.
Richard Bach.
And there's a quote that I've talked
Yeah.
about many times. It says, "You're never given a wish without also being given the power to make it come true."
Very cool.
And this was the thing that was right above the quote. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll just do this. I don't want to write a whole thing. I'll just be, when I see it in the mirror, when I'm getting ready in the morning, it's going to remind me
Pull it
to,
up. Let's see it a little better. Come on.
it's
Let
going to
everybody
remind
see.
me to go for it. So I did that. And then I was getting a massage one day by this beautiful chick in Miami. And she whispers in my ear, she goes, "I like your fish." I went, oh shit, it does look like a fish, doesn't it?
Hello, Pat.
So I have to do something. I want to do a little more something. And I'm looking for reasons to do it. And I think that if we get to a certain amount of subscribers on, I don't know what platform, but a certain amount of subscribers, I'll do it. I'll get a tattoo.
I think there's never a good time to get a little addition to the old meat popsicle suit. And you're not getting any younger.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't, when I got this tattoo, I thought I could see why people like this. I could see why people get addicted to it.
Oh yeah. It was really painful for me, my first one, but I'm now in. I'm 6 or 7, and I'm not like
You're not like Taint. Taint's got them all over his body.
I know. He told me I could inspect them personally.
How many do you have, Taint? Do you even know?
I don't know. I got.
Look at that.
Oh,
See, he's taking his shirt off.
Oh, Jesus! It takes no time whatsoever. Oh my God, sir! I can only get so pregnant on air.
That looks
Legally.
good. Do you go to some? I have favorite tattoo artists that I follow on Instagram. that I would, that I'd like to. There's one guy here in Seattle that's really good,
Yeah.
but I like this guy named Dr. Wu.
Dr. Wu. Yeah, I think you showed us some of it. He does like modern stuff.
It's real fine black and white, real shadowed. I like it a lot. I think it's cool. But I
You
want
should
I
get
want,
one,
I
man.
want
Okay.
some mid-century modern.
Here's a good question for both of you guys. Both
Tax
you cats.
write-off
And
for you.
I really want to see. I want to see what the commenters have to say too. Your next tattoo. Like we all talk about what we have. I have tons. Fire service related, Muse related, my writing period related.
Muse the band.
I mean, as it were. It's fine.
Or like
You have a
as the
Nick
muse,
Gilder
the thing that
tattoo?
drives.
It was one night in Bangkok.
Do you
Okay,
have
no.
do you have a tattoo that says "Hot Child in the City"?
No, but one of my
and getting pretty.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I'm getting this connector right here. This.
Oh my
this.
God!
okay.
Literally, you
Nice.
are just looking for an excuse to show us your body, and I'm here
do it
for
for
it.
you.
I am here for it.
Well, I'm all connected.
You
up
look
over
like
here.
a disgraced Yakuza member. Okay.
Oh,
Do you remember?
but
When,
I am a member still, aren't I?
you remember when Kat Von D came in on our show, Tank?
Yeah, she let me kiss her.
What? You got to kiss Kat Von D?
No, I just wanted to spread that. You remember? It'd be
Did she
fun.
smell like cigarettes?
No, she smells
No.
good.
She's-
Didn't she find Jesus?
Yes, she
Well.
did, and I don't know where she found him, but she found him.
He
Kinda
was
like Gwen
outside of an
Stefani.
Arby's.
White Jesus too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Anyway, go ahead. So you're talking about tattoo.
Yeah, where are you
Well,
going?
yeah. No. The question I was going to ask is, right now, you and I, all three of us, we have an unlimited budget. What would your next tattoo be? I think that's a fair question.
Terry?
I'm thinking that I would go to this Dr. Wu guy.
Okay.
And I am a very big fan of mid-century modern art.
Like a Frank Lloyd Wright house or something?
Gonna get an
Or-
open concept on your chest.
Okay, now I have to look. I'm going to put a picture of one up because I think I have some tattoo
Our
ideas.
poor Terry. He's so close to going to be with the Lord. He's lost a lot
No,
of
no,
blood.
no. Like
No,
let's-
it's like fine line, some geometric, like realism, and
yeah,
it's hard to define.
it's very hard to define. I'm going to put a couple pictures
It's
up.
like pornography. When you see it, you know it.
Ooh, Dave Iverson says Tweety and the cat. Oh, that's a bold choice, sir.
Hey, man, those are cool still.
But this is not the exact thing. This isn't. I would never go into a place and say, "Oh, I need this."
Okay, well you gotta put it on the deck so I
I'm
can put it
putting
up.
it up there. Jesus Christ.
Well, he's not involved unless he is.
Where the hell is it? How come it didn't? Oh, there we go. All right. So
Old
something
people
similar
struggling
to
with technology.
this type of art, that
Okay.
kind of art right there.
All right.
There's another one here.
Okay. Oh, that's the
Terry,
Vegas vintage. I
It's like
love that,
like
dude.
a backgammon board.
It is not a backgammon board.
That is fucking 50s vintage. Shut the fuck up, Taint. How
Okay,
dare you, dude. That's really
hold on. There's more. There's more. Hold on. There's another
Here's
one.
Terry. He looks like a suitcase.
no. He looks like a cocktail lounge in Reno
does,
in
yeah.
1963.
More like
Exactly.
that.
But I am into that stuff for some reason. Did I give you another? I put up another. one.
Right there.
Oh,
I
see, I
love
like
it.
that.
I like that, man.
See, you-
I love this stuff. I love that 1960, like I said, mid-century modern
that's
Palm
a great
Springs
fucking
vibe.
look, brother.
I like it.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Black
man.
and gray, no color, but with a
don't
real
want color.
dense line
Yeah.
instead of like a thin line. So being really thick on the line would make it look bold, and then having it real shaded.
I like what
light.
Anthony is saying in the comments. George Jetson's wall art.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's good. Thank you,
Yeah,
Anthony.
man.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anthony knows what's up.
There's your answer.
All right. Taint.
Yeah, I'm
After
getting
all
all
that-
this connected up here. I got
Okay.
I got-
You're the once again
What's
a
it going to
Yakuza
be,
wannabe. All right.
guys. Like
I
from
mean, this
here,
is like talking to talking.
look at that. I got nothing. That's embarrassing. I got text.
That's embarrassing, huh?
That's what's embarrassing? Is your weird like
Look at
space
this.
in your fucking pubic hair in
Look
your
all
pit?
this-
You took the name off your back, didn't you?
No, I still got it, bro.
Do you? I don't
Is
see
it buried?
Somewhere in there.
Well, I used to tease him. It said Baker on his back. I'm going, that's so I could know who I'm fucking from behind.
Yeah, he did say that to a young boy. It's strange to do, but hey, God rest your soul, Dave Muir. I did it for you. You had it first on your back, and I said, "That's a cool dude. I want that."
No, you got a lot. So what about you, Uli?
Crazy story. I worked with a guy out of Los Banos, California, right? His name was Cricket, full on Vato. We were truck drivers together, and he had Los Banos tatted right across his back. I'm like, Cricket, man, why you got that on there? He's like, so they know where to bury me, S.A. I'm like, literally, you've never left this town. But nonetheless.
Doesn't that mean the bathrooms?
Yeah, I thought it meant bathroom.
The bath.
It does. There is a place. There's
Los Banos. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, homies.
It definitely is.
What would I do for my next one?
Come on. What's your next one?
Unlimited budget.
Unlimited budget, right?
And you can't steal my ideas.
And you might need to step it up for this new girl you're dating. I heard she's really into tattoos.
Yeah,
you
better say the right thing here. She made you.
I know. Well, so if I went to wherever she works, and that's a place of nobody knows,
pure pleasure.
I would be. So I've had the same artist do all my art. Like I draw all of my own tattoos. That's a fun fact. All my tattoos I drew myself, and I have one artist that does them all. So it's time to step out, and I feel like I'm cheating.
No, you're not.
No, don't.
No.
Not I suggest Dr. Wu.
Well, if he's available.
Oh, you said it's unlimited budget. You fly him to you.
Well, then obviously I'm getting a KAOS tattoo right as a tramp stamp. They're coming back in 2025, brothers.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah.
KAOS. And then, or it would say like eat at Terry's with a neon sign heading towards my B.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'd be
that way I'd stay safe in prison.
Yep. Well, Keith on the chat room saying it would be nice tramp stamp for you, Terry. Thank you. Appreciate that. By the way, everybody, you're not going to be able to insult me. No matter how hard you try.
It's hard to embarrass the man who has no shame, right?
It's just not going to happen. So
yeah, he's like the succubus. He just like eats it right up.
I just don't.
Cat poop coffee. I'm in.
I'm just happy you're here, Keith.
I'm a bitch. Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you just buy a shirt, Keith? One of these, to keep the thing going.
Show you're the Dom, Keith. Do it.
Anyway, so do we have enough people to do Tarot Taint?
I think we might.
I got to fart though.
Okay, Taint's gonna fart.
Oh, hey, listen, that's how we summon Tarot Taint. We have 11 listeners into the chat right now. Dave Iverson, thank you for singing LOL. Get a tattoo of Sherry. We're gonna need some questions for Tarot Taint right now.
I have to get my stuff on.
Yeah, okay. Just if you got a question about, and don't make it a yes or no question.
Make it of the future.
No yes or no's. It's like, how do I achieve this thing?
Yes. And then he's going to pull a tarot card for you. We actually went online and bought these tarot cards.
This is so great.
And he's getting his outfit on.
Taint, go back a little further. No one wants to see behind the curtain.
We don't want to watch you dress.
Taint.
He can't even hear us.
No, he's fine.
Yeah, he's like he can't hear.
He's so whacked on Vicodins right now. He doesn't give a shit.
I think I stopped.
Keith says that he is happy that you guys are back. Okay, stop snorting coke off your board. I don't know what you're doing.
Listen, I'm checking out my wound.
How's the bleed?
It stopped.
Did it? Oh shit! Tarot Taint.
Look at Tarot Taint. Here he is. Okay. So if you're in the chat room,
yeah, you may now ask a question of Tarot. We need Tarot Taint music, don't we?
Hold on. Here, let me find some music. Do you think that's good? That's all I got.
Anthony says, poor Terry's gash.
Hello.
Nope. I'm going to try to find this. Hang on.
Hello, KAOS Radio. It's I, Tarot Taint.
So listen, I've got somebody all the way here from Mount Vernon, Missouri. Okay, it's my guy Jason. He's my brother from another mother. He probably has a question for Tarot Taint. I don't know if he's going to send it via our comment section or via text.
Shall I ready the cards?
You should ready the cards. In fact, I have a question for Tarot Taint.
I love it.
Kick things off. I just really want to know if we're doing the right. Are we wasting our time?
No, hold on.
Throwing our hat into the ring of such a very crowded space.
Keith's got a good question.
Okay.
Oh, and Dennis does too.
All right, they're coming in. All right, well, forget mine. Let's get to our people, and then we'll end on.
I'm sorry, Terrence. Your question has already been asked.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tarot Taint.
And the first card that's come to me is to know one thing, and is judgment.
Can't-
Never
just-
pass judgment on what
You're
the
gonna-
fuck piece of fucking
It really
shit.
does.
God damn it. There we are. Oh, and judgment means only one thing.
Yes.
Don't
like you're-
have it. Release yourself from the matter, my boy.
It feels
Oh,
like you're
I like this.
losing. Okay.
By the way, that was
No,
fantastic.
Uli. If you connect judgment to the fool, it means what?
I don't know. I'm just.
Shut up! It means you are a fool. Of course, it can only mean one thing. It's logics. Okay, and the third.
Who am I to question Terry Taint?
By the
Jesus
way,
Christ.
Terry Taint threw down with a great thing. Release myself from the judgment about this show.
From
I
the
loved it.
judgment of
That was a great
the
card you
world. The world.
Terry Taint. Terry Taint.
Yes.
Dennis, one of our listeners, asks,
Denise.
I don't have a tat yet. Terry Taint, what should be my first tat?
A great question that many a mystic soldiers would like to know, but it can only be one significant mark on you, or just pick something offline. That's what I did.
Aren't you going to pull a card for him?
Oh, yeah, what you want to call it? I thought you're asking me as a personal. I didn't know.
It's like the worst fucking Telemundo
Shut
show
up,
I've ever
Uli,
seen.
Uli. Here we are. Oh, what did I say? Get drunk, get all fucked up on wine. Here's the wine card. Yes.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't see it. See the wine card?
No,
Oh, you see that?
no. This is what's making this even better.
Do you see it? The mystic portal won't let it be vanquished. Okay. Do you see the wine card?
I see the wine card.
And
yeah.
I'm not transcribing this. This is real in matter. This card means only one thing: get drunk and figure out your tattoo, my boy.
There you go, Keith. There's your answer. All right. Let's see here.
Terry, I'm going to hand over question duties to you because I got to refill this cocktail because this
Oh, you
night
go
is
do
getting...
that. You
All
go
right,
do
I'll be
that.
right back.
Let's see here. Here's one from, Keith's got a lot, by the way.
Keith,
Keith wants to know that he said he bought a truck over the weekend. Where did it is? I would like to know if
I
the
hope it's
truck
a
I bought,
Ford.
if the truck that I bought over the weekend will be a reliable vehicle. Terry
What
Taint,
kind of truck is it, my boy?
what kind of truck is it, Keith? And we're going to
Keith,
pull.
I'll go ahead and pull the cards, and
We're
I'll
going to
wait
pull
for
the
this.
card. He has to concentrate about the truck.
In the rock of Gibraltar, oh, when the mastics come down from the Mount of Siron. Oh, I've got my answer.
Okay. All right.
It's a Chevrolet,
Okay.
and that signifies strength like a rock, my boy. You have chosen an Explorer. Pfft, these cards are busted. An
Oh, you said
Explorer.
forward early.
An Explorer XLT is a fine vehicle with a 5.0 dual overhead cam engine. Oh my God, the lovers love it, and I do too. You see the lovers, my
Nice.
boy?
That's
Do
really
see-
nice.
You've
That's good.
made a wonderful decision on your vehicle. And there we are. Oh, and what will it be for you? What kind of vehicle? It shall be the chariot of fire. That's the chariot card. God damn you, fang dangle. Oh, Terrence, you see the chariot?
I do.
That means that an Explorer XLT will be a fine vehicle for you. It'll be your very own chariot.
Nice. That's really good. That's a good card you pulled so far. Really
Well,
good.
he picked a good vehicle to start.
Okay, well, it's good. Oh, we have Anthony wants to know, Terry Taint, will I ever be a person to care about more than my dog? What is it? Will I ever find a person to care more about than my dog?
You're
Anthony,
not going to like what I have for you, my boy.
did you already pull that card that
I
fast?
did.
No? Wow,
Do you know what the Hermit card means?
I don't.
It means you will never be the man you seek. You will be a lonely man. And I hate to be the one to tell you that, but sometimes I have to do this kind of shit, man, bro.
Why is that motherfucker floating in and out of the screen? That's what I want to know, Terry.
Are you familiar with time and space?
No.
He's
It's-
speaking.
I'm fighting it. I'm actually between two portals right now. Oh, this is how I achieve the greatest reading.
Is it
And-
Jordan and Jacksonville? Are those the portals?
This is the Hermit, the Hashemite kingdom of Hermit, and you shall live a sad little life, my friend.
Boy, Anthony, I'm glad you.
But Anthony, It's not over for you. There's still chance. The wheel of fortune has been drawn, which means you can control your own destiny, although it may be heading in a very sad direction, don't you believe?
Did you see what Mike Bavar just asked, Terry?
What?
Oh, look at the same
Will
thing.
this show
Terry Taint, will this show succeed?
Let's do it.
Mike wants to
Good
know.
Yeah,
Okay, let me cut the deck.
I think it already should.
A parcel about
It's hard to beat this type of entertainment.
Especially for the price, right?
Okay.
It's like
I just talked to the Pope. He said he's doing all right.
Arrivederci, Popey.
Yes, the Pope. Holler, my boy.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Ace of Cups. That means we gonna get rich, motherfuckers. We gonna get some serious cash flow. This
Whoa.
baby's going all the way to the top. Spotify, #1.
Nice,
We're
nice.
gonna make Theo Vaughn look like a bitch. That's right.
I just got called out in the comments. Hefe, my good friend, says this is like 1:35 a.m. Sunday after Stepchild Lounge, which is one of my favorite bars. Hefe, how the fuck dare you? Do you not have a question for Terry Taint?
Only come if you have a question for me.
As Nirvana said, come as you are.
Yes, please.
Mike White wants to know, will his new job be prosperous?
Oh, good question, Mike. I can answer this promptly and swiftly if you hold, please. Oh, the Ass of Swords. Are you familiar with the Ass of Swords?
The Ass of Swords.
It's the Ass
Is
of
this ass
Swords.
an ass like an ass or a
How are we
donkey?
not on the road with this? This is a moneymaker
see, I have
every
to-
Renaissance fair.
Ass
This is a
of
start.
Swords for you, and that can mean only one thing.
Mhm.
You have the power to do what you want in the world. You can kick ass, you can take names. It's your own fucking thing, man. Do it.
Oh, I like this. This is good.
King of Cups renders me to one decision. Don't act too drastically. You must sit back sometimes in the cut and think, damn, bro, what the fuck that be like? And sit on it. Maybe smoke a joint. I don't know. How do you get down? But think. Do you think the King of Cups just makes drastic decisions? No, my boy, indeed he does not. He smokes a royal blunt and thinks.
Whatever that motherfucker is putting in his Cheerios, I want some of it because Terry Taint is fucking next level.
Tarot Taint is great. Taint. We have time for we got time for one more.
One more.
Time for one more.
I'm getting weak.
Well, people want to know if the beard's going to stand. This is what I love about this outfit is that you've got to hold your beard. We don't have this show doesn't have a budget yet, guys. You've seen what
Hey,
we're by the way.
Can I ask?
on
Can
our
I ask
Facebook-
Terry Taint one? Can I ask Terry Taint one?
Let's end on yours.
Terry Taint,
Yes.
is it going to work out with me and new mystery girl?
Eyes of Sauron. I should be Sean and then sitting in the Purple Mangelo. Chuck Mangione. I have a reading. Hold still.
Did you pull a card?
Oh, the Page of Cups, which means only one thing and one thing. This is not up for debate. The Page of Cups can mean only one thing.
What does it mean?
Means talking is your superpower. Confide in this woman and tell her your loves and your disgust, and you will have sexual relations. And one day you may even grow to make a life with her.
Oh my God, that is very encouraging, Terry Taint. Thank you.
Terry Taint.
Thank you, Terry Taint. Yeah, it's like a magic 8-ball, but live and makes even less sense.
Great work. Great work today.
Very unreliable, if you ask me, but I must go. Until next time, boys.
Until next time.
Thank you, Terry Taint.
Make sure to follow me. Okay.
Well, we will end the show today on that. That was fantastic, by the way. We want to remind you guys that we are starting something here. We want to do a hot mom competition.
Oh, yeah.
We want you to send, if you have a hot mom, and don't fake it. I know we said that you could lie on nowadays in the world. I wish we never opened up with that conversation, but if you've got a hot mom, and it doesn't matter what age, you could be hot at 70, you could be hot at 80, you could have it going
You
on.
can be hot at 18, and that's where we draw the line.
Yes, nothing below 18, but you got to be your mom.
Please.
You know, it's got to be your mom, and send us a picture of your mom. We are going to start putting together, hopefully, some prizes, and we'll be posting the pictures on the page as well. And we're also going to be rating you, and on an upcoming show, we're going to be rating you. You'll be able to send us your picture, and us three will have an average accumulation average of what you are in the scale. If are you a 2 or a 5 or a 10? You know, one of those. So we'll be doing that as well.
I mean, scientists that we are.
Yes, we have that ability. We've been
Assuming you don't
anointed.
bleed out until we get there.
Yes, we've been anointed by the powers that be to be the official ratings givers for whatever you are.
Hey, man, I think Terry Taint did declare that that's what's up.
Yes, it's happening. Well, guys, thank you so much for everybody who joined the room. We really appreciate you for joining us. Please share it, or I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you grow these things.
Right on.
Just like make a T-shirt out of it, like a family reunion.
I'm glad you brought up the T-shirt.
Where can you get those, Terry?
You can get those. I believe the only place right now is on our Facebook page, the KAOS Pod Facebook. I don't know how you get there.
It's on there somewhere. Make sure you're checking out Lex and Terry very early in the mornings. And then I'm on Q102 out here out of Springfield, Missouri. And Taint, you're out of like JordanFreeRadioFM.com or whatever the fuck you're doing.
He's also on the Lex and Terry show.
Yeah, you're still on the show, yeah?
Thursdays. He does Taint Thursdays, and any other times you could use them. So yeah.
Hell yeah. So I want to also say thank you very much, fellas. This is a great time, right? And I hope it seems like the listeners have had fun. Let's keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, look at this. People are giving us ratings and they like it.
Yeah. Anthony Frost, Q102 does have an app, Q1021.fm or Q102 Rocks. Look on the store there. I'm on from 10 to 3 after Lex and Terry. And I always say, thank you guys for bringing us here because you guys set the bar. We just have fun after that.
It's a nice low bar.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Guys. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Bye.
And bye, guys.
Right. See ya. All right. I've ended the stream, I believe.
Nice.
Did you?
We could always leave the studio to make sure, but